PStv Music and Funtertainment Web Show, streaming from Hong Kong. Ladies and gentlemen, and our PStv tribe, let's all welcome the Power Couple Goals hosts from the Philippines, Penny Salcedo and Jerilyn DJ SAYCEE Lamparero. A very groovy evening, PStv tribe. Oh my gosh, naninibago ako na naman. Yes, and of course, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1 and a half, 1 and 1/4, boom! O diba, nasan ako? Yes, there you go, there you go, there you go. Our beautiful PStv tribe, welcome. Welcome and groovy evening. Yes, and of course, by God's grace, each and every time, we had totally missed out on a streaming weekend last week, and I'll tell you all about it later. But before that, of course, first and foremost, I would like to hush our prayers, share a prayer right here on this live stream. Dear Father God, together with the most powerful intercession of the Holy Spirit, and in the mighty name of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, we thank you, Father God, for each and every time that we get to do this, for this is entirely a blessing and an opportunity and a chance to be able to share, to be able to meet people, and to be able to motivate and empower and inspire so many of our online audience right here, wherever they may be coming from the world. So thank you, Father God, for such blessings, and please bless this entire live stream. Bless me as a host, and of course please bless our live online audience, and bless entirely this live stream. And we ask the power of the Holy Spirit that I may be guided with everything that I wish to share here, that is surely to motivate, inspire, and empower so many. And in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, this we ask and pray. Amen. Amen. Yes. I missed doing. I'll tell you later, okay? And we have a very interesting topic for tonight. But of course, before we go right there, my background is like red or something. It's so red, yeah. I mean, why not? Yes. And of course, you know, ang dami. Natakpan yung mukha ko. Yes, and of course, yours truly, Penny Salcedo, of course, your host. You know, if it's we do have this our channel introduction that says, "Together with your power couple goals host." You know what? Every Wednesday and Thursday, there's no power couple goals because it's just me, myself, and I. But still not as at least not as a power couple goals host on cam, because DJ SAYCEE is entirely behind the cameras and the audios and stuff. So yes. But of course, to be facing all of you tonight and to be hosting, of course, every Wednesday. And by the way, let me just quickly show you once again. Tonight, our topic, and this is not like what I said on the description. This is not for to as our usual show business controversy kind of share. No, I thought of having to do this as a topic for tonight, and I gave it a title: Your Thoughts, My Thoughts, Let's Talk. You know, and in fact, it would be our very first open mic live stream, which means that I will be sharing with all of you later a StreamYard link. So to anyone who would wish to join me up here on live screen, on screen, please do that. It's our very first to do something like this, to open up publicly a StreamYard link. And yeah, I'm very excited. And like what I said, you know, our topic for tonight is as much as it's been a controversy this past few days, the incident at the Oscars with Will Smith and Chris Rock. I would like to make it clear that this is not to sensationalize what happened, but in fact, there's a moral lesson that I wish to achieve here, and realizations. And in fact, as always, PStv is on that route of, you know, giving motivation and inspiration and empowerment, and definitely to be giving life value, you know, values in life, moral lessons that yeah, once again, and I wish to give the best of my ability. Yes, the best of my what I can give. But of course, since it's an open mic live stream, so I will be dropping a StreamYard link later if you wish to join me right here for some discussion. And yeah, we would love to have you on board. And of course, one of our moderators is here with us as well. You know, Direct Botsky, the one that you can see right there with Botsky Journal. So he's Direct Botsky right there. And of course, before anything else, let us say hi and hello to our online live audience. And of course, Manong Bluetooth. Ganda ng topic. Yeah, and by the way, over on our YouTube channel, I have a what do you call that? I have a survey right there, and it comes with a question. Do you think Will Smith has gone overboard with his actions? And we'll go to that. Let's say hi and hello first, and of course. Manong Bluetooth already said, ganda ng topic. I don't agree with his actions, but I understand how he felt. Yeah, and we would love to hear more of your shares. And hi to you, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. And of course, from F&D Wings, Miss Leslie. Hello. Good evening to you, Leslie. And once again, it's yours truly right here, your host, Penny Salcedo. And of course, maayong gabi coming from Kuya Ramil, who's been here early on. Yes, and okay. And of course, Alansky, yes, Alansky, and just life in HK. Oh, hi to you, fellow HK. Just life in HK. Good evening, a very, very, very good evening to you. Just life in HK, and once again, welcome to PStv show online. And hi to you, ang malapit ng ikasal na si Miss Joyce Vargas Vlog. Hello. What is the answer? I don't know. And once again, it's our very first open mic kind of live stream. And just to give you folks, and by the way, of course, you know, we are Filipinos here, so you have to already know that many percent of the times I will be conversing in English. But of course, if you want to come up and join me up here, very much welcome. Tagalog, Bisaya, waray, si Direk ng bala dyan. And I think Direk Botsky will be joining. Are you joining us, Direk, on screen? Ay! Ayaw ni Direk. Nakakawala yun. Lilitaw ko yan. Yes. And of course, you know, we are freedom here with the way just don't speak to me in any other languages, okay? So it's English, Tagalog, and if you're even Bisaya, yes, let's do this. Yes. So wag po kayo maiilang. And of course, we are live simultaneously, by the way, over YouTube, our Facebook page, and as well on Kumu. So to everyone watching us on Kumu, like si Sweetheart Abby. Yes, hi to you, Abby. And I had also followed. Oh, si Ayen. Hi, Ayen, miss you. Yes, and of course, Rina. Hi to you, Rina, over Kumu, Moonwalker, and the one who I also had just followed. I think is also into podcasting. Magandang buhay. If you are interested in podcast, you can follow me po. Yes, and I already did, Mia Moore. Thank you for the invitation, Mia Moore. Yes, I already did follow, and everyone else, please do follow me as well over Kumu. And okay, just to, oh my God, I'm so dal-dal, right? Yes, I'm so madal-dal. Yes, by the way, we were not able to go live last week. After the Tuesday and Wednesday segments, we were not able to go with our usual weekends, which is in fact the heart and core of PStv, you know, where there is music and live singing and entertainment from myself and DJ SAYCEE, because it was so humid last week. Everything else here, the entire studio, and even in our own place, you know, it was so damp and so wet, and I was like, baka makuryente tayo.
So I was like, kama kuryente tayo, so can we not like go live or something? Because it was really so damp and wet. And to those of you coming here from Hong Kong, you definitely know what I'm talking about here. It was really like really damp and wet. Nakakatakot. Baka yung, alam nyo, yung gagaganon kami, kakakanta, you know, you're singing and stuff, and then they'll be like, na kuryente. Nakakasira po ng karir yun. Yes, there you go. And of course, please do share this live stream. Once again, we are simultaneously live over YouTube, our Facebook page, and of course, Kumu. I am trying my everything best, all best, to be able to go live as well on other social media. Like, ito na yung multi-stream. Ito na yung multi-stream, di ba? Yes. But yeah, so far this on this three platforms is what we have for now. And by the way, I'm gonna make lambing like something. Yes, please do not stop yourself. Yes, I'm going to make lambing. Yes, and of course, if you could help us, of course, reach tonight's tips goal. Yeah, usually we do this on Friday, Saturday, Sunday because we're singing. But why not? If you can do, then do. And thank you very much already in advance. And of course, to let you folks know what PStv is all about, of course. PStv is, of course, we always say, your one and only, all rolled into one show online. Yes, PStv. Yes, and of course, PStv program schedule is global. P.E.P talks, people, events, places. Globally. Why not? Yes. And of course, Funtertainment Weekends Live. And we are live 5 times a week from Wednesday to Sunday. And of course, every Wednesday and Thursday evening from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. P.E.P is people, events, and places with global pep talks. Yes, from anywhere and anyone globally. Motivational, inspirational, empowering, interesting, and as well, entertaining. Yes, why not? Yes, and so basically saying that Wednesday and Thursdays, I'll be blabbing and blabbing and blabbing. And why not? Yes, I mean, why not? Yes. And then come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course, we turn into total online party place because it is Funtertainment Weekends Live. Yes. And we are live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. where there is live singing, there's live DJ music, there's Funtertainment and other segments. Yes. And Fridays, of course, Fridays are featured segments. Every Friday is Exposé, where we get to be introducing and, talents that have... any sort of talents, maybe singing, dancing, acting, magic, whatever. And of course, Saturday evenings is our featured segment called AM Talents Shines. The voice, did you notice the voice? Yes. And of course, every Sunday, our featured segment is, of course, Kalay's Kapits! With Kalay Lorenzo, taking us everywhere and anywhere here around in Hong Kong. Yes. And once again, our beautiful PStv tribe, before I go to our very first commercial break. Yes. Of course, once again, tonight we have this topic, and not to sensationalize celebrity. This is not our usual celebrity kind of news or stuff like that. In fact, once again, like what I said, this comes with moral lessons and values and thoughtful thoughts, and that's why I see thoughtful thoughts that I've thought of. Giving it a title, Your Thoughts, My Thoughts, Let's Talk. Yes. And once again, our very first open mic live stream. And once again, before I go on a commercial break. Yes. Once again, please do share this live stream. And we are live over Facebook, over YouTube, and over Kumu. And to those of you watching me on Kumu, if you wish to join me and you wish to be able to go up, if you find this an interesting topic and you really want to join me up here, or if you wish to have your comments be shown, to those of you who are watching over Kumu, please also go, while you're watching on Kumu, go over and also go over and as well watch us over either on Facebook, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel, so that then we can show your comments like this one, See, JRSD, Bibotski! Hi to you, JRSD. Yeah, because like this, if you're joining us over Facebook or over YouTube, then we can show your comments in case I answer both, sabi ni Joyce Vargas, because I have a question over on our YouTube channel. And in fact, okay, here's the question. In fact, okay, do you think Will Smith went overboard on how he reacted regarding Chris Rock's joke over Will's wife, Jada, that obviously pertains to Jada's autoimmune disease, alopecia, where she got bald? So yes, and once again, this is not to sensationalize what happened, but in fact, there will be values and moral lessons to be shared right here. So yes. And of course, our beautiful PStv tribe, once again, this is our very first open mic live stream, and I will be sharing a live stream a StreamYard link. Tawa ka dyan, Jerelyn. I'm going to be sharing a StreamYard link so that any one of you who wishes to join me, please do so. And you can entirely do that if you are watching me over YouTube or over Facebook. So yes, and of course, our beautiful PStv tribe, don't go away. We'll be right back after this little commercial break, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Our beautiful PStv tribe, go ahead and be sharing this live stream. Yes, yes! Yeah, there you go. Beautiful PStv tribe, and we are back once again. And the boom! Shakalaka boom. Ang pula-pula naman ang likod ko. Ay, mapula pa siya. Yes. And it's now 9:27 p.m. and once again we are live all the way from Hong Kong, and of course live simultaneously over YouTube, our Facebook page, and Kumu. And in about 10 minutes, I will be dropping. In about 5-10 minutes, may tawad pa ng 5. Yes, in about 5-10 minutes, I will be dropping the StreamYard link. Let us just, I just wish to be sharing some of the things here. By the way, before we go right down into the question, and this was a question that I posted over YouTube as a parang survey, a poll. Yes, poll. Paul, don't Paul. Doesn't mean Paul. You might Paul. Be careful. Yes. Yes, and the question, of course, with tonight's topic. It happened just a few nights ago, and yes, once again, this is not to sensationalize, and this is not having to use Will Smith and Chris Rock as A-list celebrities in Hollywood, but in fact, this comes with more values and moral lessons. And truth of the matter is, I got very interested into making this as a topic because I myself, in fact, I've been in one too many occasion, falling myself into, I always, I don't want to use the word victim, but and pretty much, I would still probably, most likely, I would still be in that kind of situation where I find myself being mocked, being laughed at, being being joked around, when in fact it's not anywhere near joke or funny anymore. So ako rin, kaya naisipan ko pong gawin na topic ito tonight kasi nakaka-relate ako. I relate so much about what happened here, and truth of the matter is I do have my own opinion about it, and I am in the middle, but I am in the middle of the two because both of them, at the end of the day, they both definitely they both had their lessons and their realizations and stuff like that. But on having seen a lot of friends, at least those who are on my friends list on Facebook and on Twitter as well, I've been seeing shares and stuff like this about what happened between Will Smith and Chris Rock, and different opinions and stuff like that. And but for me, I'll be sharing with you what I have as my own opinion about it, how I felt about it between the two, which is I am always in the middle, and will never, when it comes to things like this, I will never be like, just on one side of the story, because definitely let us not discount the fact that Will Smith, he's been around, like he's been one of the A-list Hollywood celebrities, and we've never seen him act like this. So most definitely, there's a reason behind it. And really, if there's the bad side of it, is that he acted upon it really quickly. And definitely, because in fact, let me share this here with you. And once again, okay, I'll be sharing right now before I keep on blabbing around. Let me share with you already. Once again, this is our live, our very first open mic live stream, to which now in 3, 2, 1 I will be dropping the StreamYard link, and anyone watching us from YouTube or watching us on Facebook, you may be able to click on this link if you wish to join me on our topic for tonight. And in 3, 2, 1, our first time to do this, sharing publicly the StreamYard link. Yes, feel free to click on that StreamYard link if you wish to join me up here, because once again, this is an open mic discussion. And if you have things to be sharing with, what your thoughts are, what do you have in mind about this? And again, my question is, do you think Will Smith went overboard on how he reacted regarding Chris Rock's joke over his wife, Jada, that obviously pertained to Jada's autoimmune disease, alopecia, where she got bald? And, we can never be just on this guy's side or this guy's side, both of them. And that's the thing, because really there's a lot. Sobra ako nakaka-relate. I can relate so much in this. That's why I got so, I have the heart. I thought of having this as a topic. And again, this is not even for virality, but as always, here on PStv, we always value what we give out there, and we don't even pertain ourselves as content creators, but we give value. We really make sure that we can give value to all our listeners, to our viewers, and at the end of the day, be sharing life lessons, be sharing moral lessons, and be sharing inspiration and motivation, and in fact, even empowering. Yes, so yeah, go ahead. Please don't be shy. Or if you're not really that keen into joining me up here. And once again, pwede po tayong Tagalog, pwedeng English, pwede sad, Bisaya, magbisaya ta kung gusto. Ganahan mo magbisaya ta. Yes. Of course, if you come up here direct and then mute mic, naka-mute ka lang, syempre hindi ka madidinig. Hawa. Yes, and once again, to those of you watching us over Kumu, if you wish to join me, because I've shared a live StreamYard link, and once again, it's the first time. We do had guests here from the past, like special guest performers, and then special guest speakers, during our Wednesday and Thursday. What do you call this? Ano yan? Segments, yes, but never publicly to be sharing a live StreamYard. Anong tanong, Tipen? Ayan, magiviray, ilukat mo na. The question is right there under my face. Yes. Do you think Will Smith went overboard on how he reacted regarding Chris Rock's joke? And this happened a few nights ago. Hindi naman political. No, of course not. It's not political. Once again, like what I said, we will never be political, or we will never be sensationalizing here on PStv. Always, our core value here on PStv is to be giving moral lessons, to be sharing enlightenment, to be sharing, and especially, I can't stop myself from having to use this platform right here to be opening up such topic, because I really, really relate. Sobra akong relate sa nangyari na to. And later, I will be sharing with all of you why. So, ayan. Share lang, te ba? Aray ko. Te, gas-gas na team song mo sa akin. Hahanap ako ng iba. Magi. Ikaw na pupunta. October, ha? Ihanda mo na yung guava jelly ni DJ SAYCEE. Nginig na to sa guava jelly. Hi, Irene! Hello to you, Irene Hernandez of Borromeo. Yes. Oo, Tipen, I mean anything under the sun na tanong, magtatanong ba ako? Ba't ka naman magtatanong under the sun? Sumilong ka. Mainit. Kailangan sumagot ng poll? Hindi naman. Steffi ka!
Steffi Ka!
Yes. Hindi naman kailangan ano. Pero para saan pang nagtanong ako, di ba? Ito talaga mga batang ito? Yes. Okay, let me be quickly abstain ako sa voting. Hindi. Bakit ba voting? Kakainis to mga to.
Paring Cecil!
Yes. 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 Shemas. Parang tatay ko gamit doon ng payong NBN. Guys, once again, let's use of this beautiful platform right here, as beautiful as me. Yes. Yes, and once again, just to make clear, okay, let me quickly share this with all of you. And this is in fact, this was with the question right there. This is the thing that made me all the more applaud for Will Smith. Because, you know, it takes great courage, and it takes such a brave heart to be able to quickly say a sorry and apologize, more so publicly. So, you know, he took responsibility for his actions. So he knew for a fact that what he did wasn't cool, but there was a reason behind it why he did that. And yun yung gusto kong i-share sa inyo kasi nakaka-relate talaga ako sa naging reaction niya why. And he said right here openly and publicly. So I guess it's I took the liberty to also be sharing this publicly. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There is no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I really so get him. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and my King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Take note of that very last part of his public apology. I am a work in progress, and sincerely, Will. You know what? And you know, the sad thing is, you know, it already goes down into the further ano to, yung nagiging further reaction pa ng mga tao. There are those who I in fact seen and they said, oh, I'm not buying that, you know, it's BS and blah 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 blah. You know what guys, once again, and I am in fact, although I said I'm in the middle, but I'm more on side of Will Smith, because once again, nakaka-relate po ako. Sobra ako nakaka-relate because I definitely I still am. Most likely I'm not even aware of the times now at present where I am being mocked, I'm being laughed at, you know, face to face sa pagmumukha ko, gino-joke ako na hindi na siya joke. Masakit na. Sobrang masakit na, and people think it's okay because the worst part that we can do, and if you will recall Will Smith's acceptance speech sa Academy Awards is, you know, when he said, you know, nasa mundo siya na wherein, you know, even if it's not okay, you still have to act like it's okay. And, you know, that's really the most awful part. One of the things that can happen to ourselves is, you know, it's actually really, anong tawag nito? Nakakalungkot na eh. Nakakalungkot. It's sad if you find yourself in a situation where people are, you know, picking up on you. People are picking up on you. People are mocking you. It's sad to find yourself in such situation. But, and being one who knows exactly how that feels like. The worst part that we can do, even worse than being mocked by others, is to be smiling and be laughing just so walang gulo. I am not applauding the violence, like what I said, and I go with Will right here. In fact, I do have a comment myself that I said violence is violence, but so is mockery. Hindi po acceptable, especially if it pertains to someone's physical condition, health condition. It is so not cool. Hindi po siya talaga okay. When we have to make jokes as a comedian, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. And I take pride of myself, because in fact I can claim myself as someone of a not really that title, stand-up comedian, but for a fact, I'm being a professional singer for 30 years, more than 30 years now. I've discovered that of myself, that I can make people laugh. I'm on and off stage, and like really, I can hold this crowd for really that long, and just me talking. And if you can, you can tell right now. You can tell right now, to those of you who really knows me, I really can just keep on blabbing, and now I am using that. I'm using my voice to be able to, to be sharing awakening, to be sharing, life lessons and stuff like that. And quite like what we have here tonight. Because once again, with this one, I so can relate. Sobra po talaga akong relate sa ano natin na to. Okay, let me just si Maggie, yun pala yung issue noon, ha? Di ko masyadong pinansin. No. It's totally fine. Hindi naman lahat. It's true. No, not everyone can knows about it. Of course, marami sa atin, we are each very busy with our lives. Ako naman, I got to know about it because it kept on popping on my notifications with common friends on Facebook. So, ano to? Ganun ako. Tapos ayun. And I thought at first it was just an act, because we do get this from time to time in Academy Awards and stuff like that, where they do some stunts, and it's all just part of the act. But for this one, it was serious. And then Direk Botsky, you wanna come up, Direk? Para ma-encourage silang pumanik. Nag-apologize na pala siya. Sabi hindi daw dun sa statement niya after the scenario. Of course, he wouldn't be able to say sorry right away after the scene. I mean, I've been in that situation where no matter how much I've kept quiet and stuff, but pag keep on pressing, you would really come to a point where you will really get boiled. And definitely it wasn't both of them. For Chris Rock, the joke was not supposed to be a joke, and it just really came off as well on a really wrong timing. And the thing is, we have got to. People ought to be, when giving out jokes, people ought to be really, and if you will take notice, Chris Rock, when as soon as he opened his mouth, the first time he said the word G.I. Jane, it was in fact okay. And then the second time, when he said, I can't wait for G.I. Jane 2, that's where he knew that he effed up. Truth of the matter is, if you will see the body language, the eyes especially, the facial expression, Chris knew himself, I went out of line. That's the thing. But it was too late for him to back out. And he just, and the next thing there. And it's sad because supposedly is it shouldn't happen. Things like this shouldn't happen, like, because once again, violence is violence. But we also have to understand that things, sometimes it has to come to a point where you already have to stand up on your grounds, just so to already give the message that enough is enough. You know, we can always, of course, we can always choose to be in peace, to be quiet, to nudge about it. In fact, you know, I've done a lot of things like this where I find myself in a situation where pinagtatawanan na ako sa harap-harapan ko. Myself and Jerry, DJ SAYCEE, as you know, real life partners, we've been mocked around, not even joked around, mocked around for, you know, being a being in a same-sex relationship. And it's sad. People shouldn't truly be having fun at the expense of others, you know, putting down others, and you know, it's not cool at all. And you guys, okay, hold on, I have to stop myself from you guys need, okay, hold on, sorry. Usually for comedians, people think that everything is a joke and you don't take things seriously, when in fact you are just human. You have feelings and can be hurt at times. Yes, exactly. Unlike serious entertainers or actors, they are somehow much respected. I think this stigma should be carefully and slowly raised. Yes, exactly, Maggie. That's why. And I've thought of using our platform right here. Kasi really, I relate so much. Personally, I relate. And you know, there had been so many times where I just keep quiet. I choose to not even post about it. I choose to not say, but it you know, it really, yung sobra ka nang parang talagang dinikdik ka na. And you know, let me just kindly remind everyone right here. Let me just take this out for a while, okay? Let me just kindly remind everyone, you know, me, I claim this, and I proudly claim this myself, that I in fact embody God's light and love. But do not mistake in that I will never have any feelings or emotions wherein I will kakapyot ako. Hindi yung pikon eh. Pikon is very light word to be used for, you know, and I would say with my way of thinking now, after so many years, I honestly, I am proud to say that I've grown mentally, emotionally, and spiritually over the years. And you know, but sometimes really, and even I would have to say, and I think entirely it's fine to say this, but let's be reminded, even Jesus Christ himself, for many times, and this people don't know, and this is to stress out. See, this is how we take disregard of people potentially having to get angry, or yung potentially na nasasaktan na pala natin yung kapwa natin. Ganun tayo nagdi-disregard when it comes to people's feelings. We do not give respect to other people's feelings because we are just really focused on what we think is funny, or you know, what we think is, oh, it's my right, and then we disregard. Even Jesus Christ came to so many points. In fact, it's at least in my very best personal knowledge, the times that I know for a fact that Jesus Christ got angry was about 5 to 6 times, and one of those is yung dun sa church. Yung dun sa kasi lugar ng ama niya, tapos may mga nagsusugal, you know, may mga nagtitrade and that stuff like that, and he didn't like it. He really got angry, as in talaga lahat tinapon niya. So, you know, that is already Jesus Christ himself. So, what more? Tayo, tao lang tayo. And that's also the beautiful thing that I wish to share here, is to raise awareness that, you know, we have to ante ourselves up spiritually. And just to so really clearly mention, Will Smith and the entire Smith family, if I'm not mistaken, so far in the best of my own knowledge, having to have watched quite already a number of their Red Table Talk, I could say that they are already an awakened family. And I assure you, as one myself, never, ever, ever disregard an awakened being. Never, ever think or mistaken an awakened being as someone who will just be staying quiet, who will just be taking everything, just accept and accept and accept. Because if we do bout, if time comes, if we bout out of anger, it's not because we are angry. It's most of the times it's already to pinpoint the lesson that one has to understand. Yung kumbaga pa is what do you call this, parang di ba with the same with our parents, di ba? You know, our moms and our dads, our parents can just keep on saying things like, oh, wag mong gawin yan. Ang tigas-tigas ang ulo mo. You know, our parents can just keep on saying things over and over and over again. But us as children, you know, we most of the times we don't listen. Especially pag mga medyo teenager na, hindi na nakikinig. And where does it lead to? Pupunta dun sa, you know, we have to be whacked as children. Somehow that's what happened with and once again, I'm not promoting violence, you know. Never will I ever promote such thing as violence. Like what I said on my own comments with those other of my friends on Facebook, I do say that you know, violence is violence, but so is mockery. So okay, hold on. Okay, and teka lang, let me go back to some of you who's given comments. So kasi dakdak na ako ng dakdak eh. Yeah. Ayan, eto, okay. You guys need to watch the interview Bet Jada and Will when they need to go see ways to find Jada's happiness. Will sacrifice their marriage for his wife para masave ang marriage nila. Yes, paring Cecile. Yes. One proof, si Maggie, one proof is the slapping event. People in the audience were laughing when in fact it was a serious action. On that part, because, you know, an event such as Academy Awards, you know, Oscar Awards, they do, kaya nga yung reaction ng iba, was that for real? Until they were laughing, until they realized, oh, this is not an act. This is not a part of the program. But it was kasi nga nasanay na. And that's also another thing that needs to be raised awareness. You know, we really ought to be, even with jokes, we have to be, we don't go tasteless. We don't go with toilet humor is toilet humor. And this is what happened with Chris Rock. It wasn't even a toilet humor. He referred to, you know, that already, whether he will say it, yes, I did, or no, I didn't mean it that way. But there was nowhere else that what he said would ever lead to, kundi yung naging condition. Because G.I. Jane was in fact a movie by Demi Moore where nakalbo siya. And that's what happened with Jada, you know. And she went publicly out of it. And here is another, for me was like, oh, wow. You know, I've seen comments like, yung nawawala pa tayo sa yung we people just cannot even stay. People don't even have that way of thinking to stay on the subject. I've seen comments that went as far as, oh yeah, Jada Smith is blah 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 blah. But what about when she cheated with Smith? No, it's wrong. We don't judge them with any other things else. Let's just stay on the matter, on the subject, on what happened. You see, most of the people, we are just really so, we disregard so many things. And one of those is yung we cannot stay on the subject. Nagkagano na nga. that's already what happened. And then, dadagdagan pa ng mga ganong comments. Oh, but Jada, blah, blah. No, you know what? Let's take ourselves from the normalcy, the normalcy ways of human beings. Because to be very honest, I don't even understand the ways of human beings. I don't. But, you know, I am here to use my voice to be able to raise awareness that there is always, we have this massive space to be humane. If you cannot be a human being, at least let us be humane, you know? And kasi nakakalungkot lang. And kaya ako nalulungkot, kaya ako is once again, I relate so much, and I've been to I've been in one too many. In fact, last year alone, during a singing competition on Kumu, I found myself in that situation. And the worst part is, you know, the people who were mocking me behind in a private GC, they had the audacity to be saying hi and hello to me while I was singing live. Pero yun yung di nila alam, na nakarating sa akin because of screenshots that they were all mocking me in a GC. I mean, imagine nyo yung ganun. At your expense is pagtatawanan ka, ginagawa kang katatawanan. Hindi nakakatawa. Alam niyo yung ganun. But anyway, it's quite overwhelming to actually be talking about this, and I don't want this to be a thing of just myself. Uy, join nyo naman ako dito on screen if you wish to. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I thought, sabi ni Maggie, for a while I thought it was just a stunt. Oh, yeah, me too. Kala ko stunt din eh. At eto pa totoo sa mga comedians. Not everyone ha. They are the ones who are more picon. Totoo yan. Hi to you, Owl Galvez, and to everyone over Kumu watching. If you wish to join me, to those watching on Kumu, you may also get in tune with us on YouTube and on Facebook, PStv Show Online. Please do so. Hi to you, Ruby Bofield, darling, can't you see? Sabay kanta eh. Yes. Well, kasi sino ba naman hindi mapipikon if paulit-ulit na lang? Yes, exactly. And Uncle Phil, awakened, dami. Oy, si Uncle Phil, oh. O, diba? Sumali si Uncle Phil. In fairness, wala na yan. Hi to you, Uncle Phil, from what's this? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Dami daw. Bless you for saying that. Awakened dummy. Bless you. Yes. And of course, regarding same-sex relationship or union, you're true when you said, even the Pope mentioned, who am I to judge? Diba, depende man na lang sa mga ganun tao. Although minsan nakakapika. O katulad nun, diba, yung ganun. Mas madami pa din naman na kapwa natin na Pinoy na cool about it. That isn't an issue at all. Ito pa isa, ang mga kumukutya na yan, madalas may hidden personality. Yes. Pag-inggit, pikit, char. Aray ko. Yes. And hi to shout out daw Direct Botsky from Miss Leslie. Marites style lang yung mga ganun tao, yung mga ganung ugali na mo na, oo. But you know, I will not hesitate to, you know, to be sharing enlightenment. Pare kasi marami nangyayari sa Oscar, may tweet pa nga scripted. Anyway, ang hirap making comedian based on my experience. May nag-condemn talaga sa amin. So minsan, kahit comedian tayo, go with the fact not to use other people para magpatawa. I'm against violence, pero alam mo yan, nalaban ako ha, you know me. Yes, exactly. You know, yun yung sinasabi ko na we can hold on, and you know, being public people, you know, we can most of the times we can hold, pero if it's already lagpas na, hindi na talaga po pwede eh, 'di ba? So we have got to also be voicing out again, once again. We don't know the intensity of how Will took that is we don't know how really, even if they have already shared publicly, you know, through their show, the Red Table Talk, even though they had shared publicly, you know, talks and really like you know, like really private, even supposedly private, really private already matters. But you know, even if they are already shared publicly, we don't know really how that is for them, like really deeply and intricately. So we have got to be aware of that. Hi to you, Team Batcave! Yes. Mahirap ituro ang maging civilized publicly and maging finesse, mas madali is sa kanila ang manghusga. Si Derek, ayaw pang kujumoy ni. Kabid call yata sa atin siya. Ayan. Okay, and okay, I'll be going on a little commercial break right now, and of course, hold on, we'll be here until 10:30. Yes. Oh, wow, ang bilis ng oras. My gosh, time had flown by so quickly. Don't go away, our beautiful PStv tribe. We'll be right back after this little commercial break. Stand by. Don't go away. PStv tribe, and we are back once again. It's now 10:05 p.m. and boom, shakalaka. Yes, there you go. And it's now 10:05 p.m. and of course, once again, we are live from Hong Kong and live simultaneously over YouTube, our Facebook page, and on Kumu. But on Kumu, we are not able to show comments though. Only so if you wish to be joining us and having your comments shown, if you're watching us over Kumu, please do so join us as well. You may join. You may join us as well over YouTube and our Facebook page. So yes. And before we go right down, go back to tonight's topic once again, and I'm quickly sharing this with all of you. Of course, PStv program schedule, and we are 5 times a week from Wednesday to Sunday, and simultaneously every time we go live stream, simultaneously live over YouTube, Facebook, and Kumu, and of course global pep talks, people, events, places globally, and we are live every Wednesday and Thursday evening from 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. with, of course, people, events, and places from anywhere and anyone globally, and it's motivational, inspirational, empowering, and interesting. Yes, once again, global pep talks. And then we turn, come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. We turn into a total funtertainment online show with being Funtertainment Weekends Live. With live music, live singing, DJ music, and total funtertainment and other segments. And as you can see right there on your screens, of course, we have our featured extra segments for each of those nights. On Friday, we have Expose, and Saturday evenings, we have AM Talents Shines from AM Talents with Miss Alona Mota. And of course, Sundays is Kalais Capades. Yes, and of course, please don't forget, if you it's a great souvenir for yourself and your loved ones, go over our Facebook page and you may be able to find, of course, PStv show online merchandise. Yes, and of course as well, Impulse, an online shop, and all of this with our online shops, we ship worldwide. And with Impulse, where fashion and beauty and care and health and overall well-being is never just an option. And apart from selling stuff right here with Impulse, we as well offer global business opportunities, multiple of it. And to those of you who are keen to earn dollars, yes, why not? And become your own boss. And to those of you who are here in Hong Kong, we've already started with CWC Vegan Online HK over Facebook and Instagram. Go and visit. We've just newly, this is still very much a baby, like 2 days old baby, CWC Vegan Online HK. CWC stands for Consumption with Compassion, and it's entirely vegan. Yes. Thank you very much. And once again, our tonight's topic, and I've given it a title, Your Thoughts, My Thoughts, Let's Talk. And in fact, our very first open mic live stream, to which I've shared a StreamYard link to anyone who wished to join me. But so far, no one has yet. You guys are too shy to be joining me. Yes. And this is the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident at the Oscars. And once again, we don't take matters like this, such serious matters like this, here on PStv, as to sensationalize or to like what I said on my share with tonight's episode. It's not the normal or the usual showbiz kind of talks. No, in fact, we wish to I do wish to be giving out what do you call this, enlightenment and moral lessons, because definitely the two of them, Will Smith, who's in fact already given public apologies, and kudos to him for that, and for Chris Rock, even for Jada Smith, and in fact everyone, we all had realizations there. I mean, let's not even talk about judgment, okay? We really should be careful with having to quickly judge. And teka lang okay. Oh, hi to you, Untogs Vlog. Hello, Untogs Vlog, MMLSO host, and to all mega love, shout out, and to you as well. Uy, join nyo naman ako if you, but we only have a few more minutes to be and once again, open mic, okay lang po magtagalog tayo kasi may sabi, Bakit English? Pwede po tayo magtagalog, pwede tayo magbinisaya. Bisan unsa, ano, mag international ta diri sa language. Yes. And I wish to read here, says Alegre, being a comedian myself, as an entertainer, ang dami ko experience. Meron pa time na they really condemned us. So payo ko, kahit nagpapatawa tayo, dapat if we use other people, yung totoo lang, not to the extent na para lang magpatawa. Yes, I agree. Magpatawa, pagtawanan ang weakness ng iba. Si Chris, don't know if he's aware, but I'm against. Kasi Jada and Will, especially Will, struggled so much para lang masave marriage nila. Ang hirap kaya sa lalaki na lunukin pride nila para lang masave ang relasyon. I agree. Okay, let me share with you here. I saw this on one of those who are on my Facebook friend list, and it makes a lot of sense. From an unknown author. They never want to discuss what triggered you. It's just how you reacted. And that's a sad shame. And again, I so relate. That's why I wished really greatly to make this as a topic tonight. And in fact, I turned it into an open mic live stream for the very first time. We did that. But so far, wala talagang gusto mag-join. Nahihiya yata kayo. So, yes. Here's the thing. For so many occasions, and I can't stop. Although our topic here is Will Smith and Chris Rock. But again, I got inspired to what happened because I can relate. I can so relate deeply and so much. Because for so many times from the past, and in fact, the most recent was last year. Which month was that, Be? During a singing competition? When was that? I forgot. During a singing competition, to which, by the way, I joined the singing competition not for the competition. I was in fact invited. I got invited to join, and there's a difference because if I would say I joined, then I would have auditioned. I did not even audition. I got invited, and I kindly said yes, and there was something else, and I did that for DJ SAYCEE, and to which at the end of the entire thing, we still got it, even if mahaba na yung kwento about it. But anyways, I was mocked, I was laughed at, and I was the main dish of them laughing at. As in, talagang ginawa akong pulupukyutan dun sa group chat, a private group chat. And the funny thing, funny but not funny, ha 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 ha, it's funny sad because until I had to let it out. But the entire while I already knew about it. And the same people, they were able to say hi, Ate Penny, hi Idol on the public comments, when in fact already they have been mocking me, and the screenshots were sent to me. See, so on that one, I held myself from having to say anything else until I got triggered. And it took me about 2 weeks. No, Beno? It took me about 2 weeks. And it's draining. It's really draining. No one would ever wish for themselves. More so, no one would ever wish that for others, to be in such a situation where you are so bothered mentally and emotionally, most especially. So, yung I don't get it with people having to use someone else's looks, sabihan na kesyo kamukha ko daw si ganito, na si kamukha ko raw si ganyan, baluktot yung mukha ko, ay pahabaan ba ng hair to? And the thing is, let me make clear, hindi po ako napikon sa mga sinabi nila because first and foremost, It's a far cry from whatever they said. But what bothered me is, why do they have this kind of thinking? Why? And I wish to at first, of course, like kung siguro kung harap-harapan yun tapos yung gano'n manaka-naka, if I was malamang-lamang baka may reaction akong mala Will Smith din. Cause why? The audacity of having to say, "Hi, Ate Penny. Hello, Idol. Hi, Ate Jeray." But they were laughing at me behind while they're saying hi to me. They were laughing and mocking me on a private GC. So kung nagkataong, if it so happened that this was by the way, this was on a singing competition on Kumu, ha. If kunyari I was in a bad state, in a really not on a time and a moment where my balance is not really there, I would have done something like Will Smith to Chris Rock. And it's not entirely impossible to happen. It could happen to anyone. Why? Because there are people like Chris Rock who are so careless. And they think it's funny. They think it's all right. When in fact, and again, I will stress out. Rewind and watch when Chris Rock said, it was fine when he mentioned G.I. Jane. Until he said G.I. Jane 2. That already was the trigger. Because, and then there are people who are saying, "Oh, but Will Smith was laughing." That's another pointer I would like to stress out. That's why I said I so can relate big time on this situation. Because how many times I've been in a situation where I've been laughed at, I've been mocked and laughed at and everything. And then I just laugh with it, But deep inside, masakit na. Para ka ng yung that situation where you are already so hurt. But by the way, just to stress out, I'm already totally healed from all of that. So, yes, and in fact, I'm forgiven. At the end of the day, and just like what, Will Smith did right here. Right away, Will Smith gave his public apology and his apology to Chris. And at the end of the day, the silver lining right there is that all of them, each of them, and hopefully to so many amongst us as well, it's given values, it's given life values, it's given moral values, it's given moral lesson because it seems like respect really seems to be it seems, as time goes by, we are now in 2022, 2022 years of earth of the entire earth, and it seems like the respect, the concern, the love, the kindness, it seems to be fleeting by the day. And this is what I'm here for, to kindly remind everyone, let's ante up beautiful energies, let's have more awareness, let's be raising awareness. And hi to you, Ruby. Yes. Magandang gabi mga kabayan. Yes, and domo arigato. Domo arigiti sa iyo, Ruby. Yes. Magandang gabi din sa iyo, Ruby. Yes, there you go. And this one right here, see, the one here beside me, they never want to discuss what triggered you, just how you reacted. This is in fact a sad fact. Because, and one of the reasons a person may fall so easily with depression, one of the things that a person is potentially to fall into depression, to be triggered with anxiety, is when no one gives any care to to at least ask, what caused you to go that way. Because definitely, a normal thinking person will not just go and be slapping people, not unless lang may mental problem tayo, di ba? So you see right there, we will only be doing two things only, to be the picture is covering my face. two things that will only make people do crazy things that is inhumane. That is, if someone is mentally challenged, and not all mentally challenged can go violent. Let me just tell you, by the way, not all mentally challenged have the tendency to go violent. Okay? And the second thing a person would go like that is if you just have entirely a pure evil mind. If you just have nothing in you but anger, anger and just lots of negative energies. Kung yun lang po yung laman ng puso nyo, galit, poot, paghihigante, it's not entirely impossible that you can do unimaginable violence to someone. Or, nakadroga ka, bangag ka, whatever, you know what I mean? This is real talk right here. And this is why, and my what I wish to achieve here is that let's all raise up our energies and let us always be praying for guidance and for guidance, for God's holy and most divine and most powerful guidance. Because as human beings, we really are very weak. As human beings, we tend to be, again, even Jesus Christ came to points in his life where he already got angry. He just really lost it. And he got angry. And Jesus Christ, by the way, got angry because of his claim to wala kayong respeto to my Father, Diyos Ama. Wala kayong respeto. So we can already imagine how that was for Will Smith, having to have that kind of reaction, because we are not even there. They may have publicly shared things, but we still don't know the intensity of that situation where they are the ones who's experienced it, and if you will listen and look at Will Smith, look at him and listen to him without any judgment, okay, as to what he's done. There are those who said, it's disgusting for the Academy to still make him go up there and accept he won the award. That is already on the list. Why even make it a point na bakit siya nanalo? Why he still won? Because he's already won. That was his name already on the list, and the host, whoever is to say the name of the winners, already has the envelope, and it's his name right there. So he's already the winner, whether he's done some slapping or not. He's already in fact the winner, and nothing can change that. So it's not a question anymore. That's not a problem there anymore. But listen to him when he spoke, and he said his message, and I guess it gets one to know one. It gets one to feel one. And I am that one who knows exactly where Will Smith comes from, where he exactly was standing on that very moment when he was giving his acceptance speech. Because I've been on that situation where, I got angry, I got very frustrated, I've said things, I've done the blah, 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 But so far, of course, no violence, no any actual physical violence. But truth of the matter is, if I will let myself really yung pakakawalan ko talaga yung tornilyo ko, it's not impossible that I could go violent. Any one of us has that. Especially when you're already being stepped on because you've already been disrespected. It's a matter of that. Here is the thing here that everybody should really, really realize. It's the amount of disrespect already that it seems like it's totally fine. It's totally okay to be laughed at. That it's totally fine to be mocked. Oh, we're entertainers. We should be. No, 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 and no. I have a cousin who is very ill. Very ill. And I don't want to be emotional on this, but she's been laughed at on one of the because of the issue of having to wear masks, and her condition entirely, no matter how much she doesn't like to be wearing masks, but with her condition she has to wear a mask. And what happened on the private group chat that I got her in, so that she could get information, and stuff like that and stuff like this about this entire pandemic. But it ended up she got kicked out. But before even that, she even had to come to most times where she had to defend herself in regards to wearing masks, and why masks, although nobody wants it, but for her condition she has to. And so she was like, people has to really wear masks at this point, because me, like I said, until I think she was mistakenly thought of as, whatever, and so she got kicked out. But I nasaktan ako. I got and I said my side of the thing with you just took my cousin out. In fact, I invited her to be in this a GC because I have the faith that she could get she could get information here that would be good for her. But instead, she got judged. She got at least she didn't get ridiculed, but it was almost the same thing. Okay, before I go on, kahit comedian, let me read the comments right here. Kahit comedian tayo, be sensitive, hindi maganda gamitin ng ibang tao. Yes, para pagtawanan as for will violence, especially in front of kids. But sorry, di ko nakita ang mali. I'll do the same thing. Yes. Especially, it's probably like most recently what happened to DJ SAYCEE. When we changed, I'm not gonna go to details though. We changed both our profile photos. If you are friends with us on Facebook, you will see our profile photos and you will know why. And then all of a sudden, one of the comments right there to DJ SAYCEE, just like that, stupid. It's not even stupid choice. It's not even stupid something else. It's just plain stupid with a really red big exclamation point. Like, what the hey? She didn't have any reactions to that. I had the reactions to that. I was the one who got the reaction, because it's like, the hey? Why? And the reaction I gave, it's not because I wanted to bout anger at, it's, the feeling of, why? Why do we have to be like that? And man. Let me continue on with your comments. Toxic na sa social media, it's always been and it always will, because there will be people who will just really stay on being insensitive, and that's really a sad situation. As an entertainer, before being mocked, hindi ako yun kasama ko sa stage. We really do apologize because we offended someone. Here's the thing, as long as like what Will did, he quickly gave his apologies. Of course, not during his speech, but he did what he made sure is to give out yung message that he wished to convey, that if you will listen to him deeply, you will understand. It's almost already telling everyone right there. He said, love can make you do crazy things, because it's true. It's true. He did that for his, and it's not just even love. Love is even a light word to use for it. They've been so much. They've gone through so much. It doesn't matter anymore even. You know, if Jada had this before, if Will Smith like this before. No. We're just talking about that incident and what got Will Smith triggered. So let's not forget that. Let's not discount. And you can see right here, diba, on my side, here on my side, is they never want to discuss. And we, if not all, then most of us. If not most of us, then some of us. And I'm one of those who can totally relate to this. They never want to discuss what triggered you. It's just how you reacted. And it's sad. It's sad. Pagka ganyan magkaroon pa tayo, let's open up more of our senses. Let's not just see with our eyes. Let's not just hear with our ears. Let's not just be speaking with our tongues and with our mouths. Let's not just be feeling with our skin. You know, we have got to really be open and receptive, and like what I always say, and I'm an advocate for this, ante up your energies, you know, bring it up higher, and mind you, what Denzel Washington told Will Smith, that it's on your high moments when, you know, you I forgot exactly what Denzel Washington said, but he said it's on your high time when you would be. It's true. But you know, whether you would laugh at, like the one of our commenters earlier a while ago, hiding under the name of Uncle Phil, you know, and said awakened dummy, you know, even if you will be discounting the fact that yes, actually, and if you're not even slightly familiar with how it is to be an awakened being, then you know, I would lovingly and kindly advise research, and you might that might be the time that you will be meeting your own awakening. So yan. Teka lang, si Direk. Kaya nga kailangan may wisdom tayo na ba magpapadala sa mga social media posts. Yes. And di lang fake news, daming marites, quick to judge. Kasi doon tayo madali eh. We are easy to judge. We are easy to what do you call this? To assume. We are easy with presumptions. So yeah. And Direk Botsky said, Will Smith loved his wife so much, considering what his wife been going through. I will do the same if someone will insult my wife in public. It feels really different if it's already like you know, for me, I said, if it's just me, most of the times I would say, if it's just me, yeah, I'll most likely I will just keep quiet about it, not unless I feel the need to have it really like put it out there. But most of the times, like what I said, you know, I've been quiet on so many times and on different moments, on different mind you, the levels of me been mocked, been laughed at, been talked about, been gossiped about, ranges from me being a person, me being Penny Salcedo as a person, me being Penny Salcedo as a singer, me being Penny Salcedo who joins talent competitions, me Penny Salcedo as a mother who's been a mother, and who's been a single mother. You know what I mean? And everything else. If I will be sharing with you each and every of those detailed moments where I've been mocked at and laughed at, yeah, my gosh, I swear 5 hours will not be enough. But on many of those occasions, I've kept quiet. I chose to, which is actually it's not ideal on most times. No, it's not ideal on some of the times. Sometimes we really have got to voice out. Sometimes we really have to take action in order for people to see that no, the boundaries have to be set. But let's choose it in a way always. As sad as it, how Will was able, was able to react in really physically. But at the end of the day, both of them got each of their lessons. Will, now it's an additional lesson for him to hold on to emotional anger now all the more. And as well, very much on Chris Rock's side, now he's learned this lesson to think about it first and to be careful now. Now, to be careful when giving out jokes and not just be blabbing whatever. Because there are people really who are just so... I don't know why. I don't get it when people have to make it as a joke, or someone's limping, or someone is cross-eyed, someone is hunchback, someone is fat. So, by the way, the fatism, let's not even go there. I've been mocked at so many times just because I've been body shamed from both behind my back and right to my face. So you see the amount of me having to relate to this, on many moments where I chose to just keep quiet, and on the moments where I went like something like that. But not physically as Will's, but most of the times is either I will be posting on my Facebook account, or I will be messaging friends who I think and one of the lessons I've really learned big time is that when we are in this kind of situation, do not go just about any of the friends you think are friends and that you think you can trust. You have got to be careful as well. You have got to be careful when you find yourself in a situation where you feel emotionally distressed or emotionally disturbed, if something is bothering you. Be careful who you go to. Be careful who you tell your problems to. Be careful who you go to and tell about whatever it is that is bothering you. Be careful. That's why I keep on saying, and I can't stress out more, to ante up your energies. Put it up your energies. And one of those is solidly pray. Keep on praying and be open and really be welcoming, ask the Father God to send you the powers of the Holy Spirit, and that He sends you the power of the Holy Spirit through Jesus Christ, His Son, because definitely He will be there for you and give you, because He promised us that. God promised us that I will be sending you help. I will be sending you a heavenly guide so that you don't get stray, you don't fall astray. So, let's keep up with that. Hi to you, Katie Bartz. Yes. Hi, Katie Bartz. Such a great dancer, by the way. Katie Bartz. Yes. Or perhaps Direk Botsky said, okay, almost, oh my gosh, the time. Or perhaps walk out na lang than hit this big joke again in consideration to the feelings of my wife. Exactly, but sometimes I've found myself on some most of those occasions where I've been naging tama ba yun, direct pulot-pukyutan ako ng subject. I was a subject of mockery and joke. And there's been so many of those times where I chose to be quiet. I chose to not say anything. I chose to not do anything. But I can't really put it into words. I can't put it into words, but there are moments where almost asking yourself, have I done it correctly to not voice out? Have I done it correctly to not get back? But not, I don't mean get back as in paghihigante. Again, always remember, no matter what. And that's why Will said deeply, he was really sorry about it, because he knows for a fact that him and them as a family, they are really, putting out there about light and about love and about having, having to see things on an open consciousness. But like what I said, I so can relate, because I found myself really in such situations where me as an awakened being myself, and I'm proud of that, because I'm proud to say that, and I'm proud to say that out loud, that I am an awakened being, because it took me a great amount of many years. It took me an amount of many years to finally come and have met my as an awakened being. And I applaud myself for that. And you should too. You should too. No one is ever too young, no one is ever too late. And in fact, you know what? If you do have children, if there are children in your family, the best thing to guide the children now, in these times and in this age, is to not hide things from them. They are so innocent. I don't know if you will get me on this, and this will be another topic on our next, most likely next week, is how to guide our children now, the youngsters, the youth, how to guide them, their innocence, how to protect their innocence by actually showing them what is really out there. Because we live in a world that is so filtered. We walk and speak with, and are even friends with people amongst us that actually, and I'm not saying this judging others, but there really, sadly, there are so many people out there who are still very filtered in the way they are thinking. And that's why that's what I'm here for. And trust me, I would pat myself the shoulders for not having gone emotionally. I've been holding myself to cry because again, I relate so much on the topic that I wish to open up tonight. And oh my gosh, ano daw? Kapag narinig ko boses mo, host, parang ikaw yung ate ko, pati pagbigkas. Ay, maganda yung ate mo. I'm sure yan. Sure na sure ako dyan. Maganda yan, I'm sure. Yes. Opo, sana all nagbabalik. Ano yan? Anong na-miss out ko? Have I missed out on any, Yes, there you go. And, oh gosh, I could really go more on this topic, but yeah, and once again, I made this into an open mic, and hopefully hindi pa kasi sanay so many of you that we had done so like an open mic thing, but from time to time it will be like this. So hopefully, and looking forward to one of our EPICsodes, to our segments, Wednesday and Thursday segments, especially where we will there will be EPICsodes where we will make it as an open mic live stream. So yes, and oh my gosh, we've come to the end of the program. Actually, sorry. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? sorry. Napaburp ako. Oh my gosh. I was not able to stop myself. Naalangan. First time yun First time yun napa-burp ako sa microphone. Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry, my manners are very here. Hindi napigilan Sorry po. But anyways, thank you so much to those of you who stayed with me. And for a fact, I know there are those of you who are silently watching and listening. And once again, with tonight's topic, where I chose to have this as a topic, where is the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident at the Oscars. Once again, I chose this topic not to sensationalize the topic of them as celebrities, because we already know, and there's no need to put any emphasis on that they are in fact A-list Hollywood celebrities. There's no need for that. So definitely we are not using this subject just to use because his Will Smith, she's Jada Pinkett Smith, or his Chris Rock, or because it's academies. No. I chose this topic tonight because once again I so relate to the subject, and I heartily had the wish to convey what I wish to convey, and to give out the message that let's really be more open and receptive of of things, and let's not be too harsh to judge and to presume right away. Again, let me share this. They never want to discuss what triggered you. It's just how you reacted. I think it's about high time that we already try, if we ever get to see something like that, is to know this time, to know and know with concern. Hindi yung chismis na nga. It's not just to, oh, what happened to you? No, it's really with concern. What happened is what made you do that, because it will definitely and most likely help someone to be someone who's already, because people can just still laugh, people can just still smile, but deep inside people are hurting, people are having problems, people are just really going through rough times, rough and sad times, and nobody will really know until there's a moment, and then it got them triggered to whatever. So let's have a more compassionate hearts, and let's have more concern. Let's be more concerned and be loving and be kind. We always say that kindness and love, and to be spreading enlightenment. Let us always be on that energy, and let us never ever discount and never disregard respect. Let's be spreading respect to one another, and let's be encouraging. What happened to Chris Rock and Will Smith is never on any of them, even with Jada. It's never to any of the two of them, the two men, or together with Jada. It's never on any favor of beautiful energies. But definitely lessons were realized, and it's called for. It just had to happen, just so there will be realizations. And although we don't know them because they are A-lister celebrities, but let's wish them all the very best, and let's practice that. Let's practice that, to be giving good and loving vibrational energies to everyone, and to always be wishing luck to everyone, whether we like people or not. And I will have to quickly sing it but I will not go into details anymore, because actually we're already done. Yes, even with what's happening right now in the Philippines, right now in the Philippines with politics. No matter what. Let's be spreading kindness and love and positivity. It doesn't matter who you wish or who you want or whose side you're in. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, we have each other to be responsible of at least giving love, concern and light and love and enlightenment. So, yeah, I'm going to be saying good night to each and all with this. Maraming salamat po. And again, sorry for the burp. My gosh, in my 30 plus years. First time yun. See, first time, di ba? Wow. Magkasing ganda at magka-size. Sa paa ba yan, Leslie? At magkasing talino din, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, everybody. And to those of you who stayed, and let's be looking forward to many more of this. And once again, what used to be Society Plus 852 on Wednesday evenings, and then what used to be on Thursday evenings is Global Pinoy Pep Talks. It's now, as you can see right here behind me, is Global Pinoy. Ay, Pinoy tuloy. Global Pep Talks. Global Pep Talks. People, events, places globally, and always, whether I'm here yapping and talking and no singing at all, or if during the weekends together with DJ SAYCEE, we are singing and we are giving entertainment, no matter what. PStv is all about giving motivations, giving inspiration, and giving empowerment, and just entirely love, light, energies, beautiful, and before I really good night, everybody, and be prayerful. Never discount the power of prayers, because indeed it can change our situation right at the snap. Let's get connected with God, and let's be spreading that out, that relationship we have to God. Let's be spreading that out to one another and to others around the globe. Yes. Good night, everybody. It's a lovely evening, and stay safe and love one another. Be kind to one another. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Direk. Tomorrow, of course, join us with Funtertainment Weekends Live together with DJ SAYCEE, and tomorrow's special guest, our featured expose talent. Good night, everybody.